I almost took my own life because of this problem. I don't see any lights anymore. All I want is to disappear. All I want is mawala na lang sa mundo. Lahat ng bagay na wala ng halaga sa akin. Parang napakadilim ng mundo ko. Hi everyone, so this is Michelle, and today's video, I really intended to make this video to reach out all my kababayans around the world working abroad, especially working as a domestic helper, domestic workers, especially here in Hong Kong. This is the 5 extremely common reasons that people would lead them to quit their life. So I got interviews with my friends, and not only my friends, like Indonesians and also mostly the kababayans here in Hong Kong working as a domestic helper. So and also based on my experience, I also scrutinize myself what really could lead me to think to take my own life. Because nowadays, this year is very alarming because a lot of my kababayan committed suicide. Only here in Hong Kong. I don't know if in other countries. I heard that some also in Kuwait, like Saudi Arabia, quit their life. So I wanna make this to to shout out, like, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. A lot of people are struggling to survive, and if you think that you're alone, thinking that no one's with you, I would say that you're not alone. I'm with you. I've been there. I've been experienced those extremely pain, heartaches, So I would start from the lightest to the heaviest problem that people experience, or FW experience. Number 1 for me is workload. I can see workload. You have to understand your work and how to manage it. Okay? Managing your work is very important. Using your time to finish your work is very important. Most of us, we don't do these things like listing our work or our daily work. They just put on their minds. It's very hard when you're just putting on your mind, because a lot of things coming inside our minds. So most of the time we forget other things to finish, that it leads your boss, your employer, to get upset, to get mad at you, so that it will affect your emotion. So you cannot generate all day your time properly. So you will mess up. It affect your mind, your heart, your body. You will feel exhausted, very tired, unhealthy mind, or your mind will blown up. Oh my God, what is it? Like that, you're gonna messy. So kailangan alam mo siya kung paano mo gawin lahat ng workload mo on daily basis. Okay. So number 2, employers. Most of the time, your problem is your employer, right? I can say this because a lot of, I'm talking to other Filipina or other nationalities. When I ask them, how's your employer? How's your employee inside the house? Like that. So I can say most of the time that they are talking about the bad side. O kasi ganito siya, masyado siyang demanding, masyado siyang mautos, kunting mali lang, nagagalit, ganon. Tapos parang inconsiderate, mga ganyan. Guys, okay? Let's put it this way. Employers is employers. You cannot change it. You know how to put yourself what position you are in. and what you work for, and and you have to accept. You have to accept your, status, the position that you have inside that household. You're not the boss. Okay? You have to understand that. Every human being has their own character. There's a good and bad side. So if you always look at the bad side, it makes you uncomfortable to work with them. You have to understand their superiority and you only subordinate. So you always under from them. If you think, for example, there's one person I talked to, Filipina. She graduated psychology and she worked in office in the Philippines. So she decided to, what do you call this? Not to complete her contract. She's only working for 4 months. The employer hired her because I think their son have something like a special child. So the employer think that she capable to manage to understand the kid because she is psychology, yeah. She studies psychology. But the thing is, the Filipina don't understand. She always seen the bad side. She don't understand what her employer implied to her to understand the kid. So did she mess up? And her reasons is like this. I work in office in the Philippines. I have this degree. And now they're just treating me like this. Utusan dito, hugas ng plato, hugas ng ganito, alagaan yung anak. So, guys, before you come here in Hong Kong, you have to understand what kind of work you are doing here. What kind of work ang pupuntahan mo. Whatever degree you have, it didn't matter to the employer. It matters for them the value of your work. Kahit doktor ka pa, kahit teacher ka pa, kahit engineer ka pa, wala silang pakialam. Because all they know, you are the helper. You work inside their house, so you are under of their superiority. Okay? So don't react kung utos-utusan ka nila. Lagaan ng bata, bihisan, paliguan, patulugin. Okay? Because that's a part of your job. That's a part of your job. You cannot disagree. Oh, hindi ko dapat ginagawa yan kasi I'm a degree holder. I'm a psychologist. Okay. You have to understand, guys. This is your job description. So, kung lagi mo na lang nakikita yung mali sa amo mo, ay hindi ka magiging masayang nagtatrabaho. It will miserable for you. Minsan, kapag nagkamali tayo, nagagalit sila, di ba? Most of the time, they will say like, cheesy. That means crazy. Or, sa atin ba? Yung tanga. Right? So, don't get affected too much for that word. You're not here to, to absorb all those bad words in your mind. You are here to work and earn money for your family. You got me? That's why you are here. Kapag maramdamin kang tao, talo ka. Kapag lagi mo na lang naiisip yung mga bagay na sinasabi nila sa'yo, talo ka. Because they don't care. Okay? They can hire many as they want. Ang talo ikaw. Kasi gumastos ka na ng napakalaki sa Pilipinas, nagpagod ka, naghirap ka, and then pagdating dito ay mate-terminate ka lang or mag-break contract ka. So, sinong talo sila? As long as they are not abusing you at hindi ka nila sinasaktan, it's okay. Kung pinapakain ka naman nila ng maayos, may tulugan ka naman ng maayos. Diba? Binibigay ng maayos ang salary mo. Okay? It's okay. Patience is a virtue, okay? Patience. Kaya laging may baon ng millions na patience kapag dumating ka na dito sa abroad. Okay guys, let's go to number 3, financial problem. This is also one of the heaviest problem that we encountered when we are working abroad. So we all know that, we work here abroad for, for our future, to have a better life, to have a better future for, not only for ourselves, but of course for the family that we have left in the family, in the Philippines. So, if we don't know how to manage our income, okay? If we don't know how to manage our income, we're losing our balance. If we don't prioritize ourselves, give importance to ourselves, you are losing your life. Because this is the common reason that other people lead to quit their life just to escape this problem. Kasi wala na silang ibang puntahan. Wala na silang maisip na solution to, para mabayaran itong problema na to. But if you know this problem to manage this financial problem, you won't get that much burden in your shoulder. So kung tayo man ay kumikita sa abroad, we should know how to give budget for our family. Hindi lang pwede na basta-basta lang tayo magpadala sa Pilipinas. Or we spend money, but we know how much we have the limit. Kung hanggang saan lang ang pwede natin gastusin para sa sarili natin at para sa ipapadala sa Pilipinas. Okay? At kailangan alagaan natin ang sarili natin. We spend to ourselves para ito ay manatiling malakas, manatiling malusog. Once na tayo ang nagkasakit dito sa abroad, come to think, sino na ngayon ang magbibigay ng support? Lalo na kung ikaw lang ang inaasahan ng family. Kung ikaw lang nag-iisa na nagsusupport sa family mo. Kaya ang una-unang makakatikim ng kinikita natin ay ang sarili natin. Hindi yung kung sinong tao, kahit family pa natin yan. Because they are also depend on us. Kaya kung tayo magkasakit, kawawa din sila. Sino na ang tutulong din sa kanila? At kung ikaw magkasakit, sino ang tutulong din sa'yo? So wala. Right? Kapag ikaw na baliw, tingin mo anong maitutulong ng family mo kung sila din nga ay nakadepende sa'yo. So, the financial problem, kailangan alam mo kung paano gamitin yung pera mo at kung paano mo ito i-spend. Hindi pwede basta-basta ka lang nang magbigay. Kasi, alam mo sa sarili mo, kapag ikaw nawalan, wala ka rin ibang tatakbuhan. Wala rin ibang tutulong sa'yo. Maybe there are some, but how long and how much? Okay? Kaya nga yung last July may nagbiti because of this problem, financial. Patong-patong yung utang niya, patong-patong. And she doesn't know how to, to give solution for that. Kasi wala na rin magpapautang sa kanya. Wala na rin kaibigan ang magbibigay sa kanya. Kasi wala na rin siyang ipambabayad. And also she has a family problem. So, workload niya, trabaho niya, hindi niya na ma-manage yung employer niya. And this, financial, family matters. So, these things nag-lead sa kanya para to quit her life. So, it's so painful for her family. And her loss, sinayang niya ang buhay niya for these things. na kaya naman bigyan ng solusyon. Okay? So, if you are struggling right now for financial problem at patong-patong ng utang mo, huwag kang mag-commit ng suicide. Kasi every problem that you have it right now, there's always solution. You just have to continue your life. You just keep working on it. Kapag nagagalit yung mga tao sa'yo na hindi mo nababayaran, you don't have to panic. As long as you live, you can work and you can pay. Okay? Huwag kang susuko. Yun lang yun. Financial problem is always there. Kaakibat na yan ang buhay natin. Kung hindi naman tayo mayaman, laging nandyan yan. You have to accept that. Mayaman yan ang problema din sa financial eh. Tayo pa kaya na mahirap lang. Okay? Okay? Life is beautiful. Okay? Galing din ako dyan sa patong-patong na utang. Pero nga now, I'm enjoying my life. Kahit may utang ako, but I learned how to manage it. At saka huwag kayong magsayang ng pera dahil hindi natin pinupulot dito sa abroad. Pawis, luha, dugo, aros dugo nang lumabas para lang kumita ka ng pera. Sangkatutak na trabaho, kakasakit na, kuskus dito, kuskus doon, yung kamay nanginginig na sa pagod, yung katawan pagod na pagod sa gabi, you are full of may problema sa family, depression, anxiety, lack of sleep, lahat na pinagdadaanan kapag nasa abroad. Kaya you have to keep your financial, your salary, to keep it, you know, manage it para mas may halaga, mas malaking halaga at makapag-ipon, and then you can go back home. Okay? Don't think to quit. Just keep moving on. This is the heaviest ever. Number 4, family problem. This is almost on the top of the list. Extremely heaviest. Family matter. That really can lead you to quit your life. As I've said earlier, I almost took my own life because of this problem. I don't see any lights anymore. All I want is to disappear. All I want is mawala na lang sa mundo. Lahat ng bagay na wala ng halaga sa akin. Parang napakadilim ng mundo ko. Gusto ko na lang mawala. Gusto ko na lang mamahinga. Feeling ko ay pagod na pagod ako. Parang wala nang value lahat ng bagay para sa akin. So, I will share my own story. Okay? To this topic. So you will understand more. So before I went to go abroad, it was planned with my partner. We want to acquire our, something for the family. Karoon ng bahay, lupa, kabili ng mga bagay na kailangan, and especially for the kids. Everything smoothly okay. First contract, second contract, until I finished 4 years here in Hong Kong. Then I went back to Philippines para maging okay na, magkasama na kaming family. Everything smoothly. And then I started a small business para may income ako araw-araw. And while he's also working. So, okay. Now everything is okay. But we have this big utang sa bangko. I think almost $500,000 para kasi nagpagawa ng bahay. So, ang akala ko is magiging okay na kami. But, pandemic came and it challenged us. Everybody challenged this, pandemic. So, everything closed. And after that, I decided na kaya bumalik na lang ulit ako ng abroad para makapag-ipon at mabayaran yung mga utang. So, okay. But, before I went back to Hong Kong, nagkaroon kami ng problema. especially financial. Karoon kami ng kanya-kanyang issues sa sarili namin. So, at siya, medyo nagbago. It changed yung pakikitungo niya sa akin. Parang binaliwala ko lang kasi marami din akong pinoproblema. Yung pag-a-apply ko ulit dito sa Hong Kong. So, hindi ako nag-pay attention. Parang wala lang sa akin yung mga ginagawa niya, na yun na pala yung mga sign ng pababae na siya. So, it was okay. And then, until a bit before my flight here in Hong Kong, nagsabi siya na maghiwalay na daw kami. So, parang, you know, the feeling, yung gumuho ang mundo ko. Why? Anong nangyari? I have the question. Why? Ang buong akala ko masaya. Masaya kaming family. Maayos na kami. Ito lang naman yung problema is financial. Why it suddenly change? Strange. So, hindi ko matanggap. Of course, we live more than 1 decade. Okay? Medyo stable na rin yung family. Medyo okay na kami. May bahay na. We acquired a little things. Okay na. Yun na nga lang, mabayaran na yung utang. But why suddenly ask me to, for separation? Hindi pa rin ako nag-iisip na babae siya. I keep it myself kasi it's a shame. Nakakahiya sa buong pamilya. Nakakahiya sa buong pamilya na my family will be failure ang family ko. Kasi I'm very idealistic. Hindi ko nakikita yung realidad. I don't see ito yung reality ng mundo. Reality ng buhay. Nakakala ko, okay, may bahay na tayo. Masaya yung mga anak natin. May trabaho siya. At ako naman, kahit pa paano, meron din naman kahit kunti na pinagkakita. But, you can't control other people's mind. We can't control and we can't keep them to stay with us. Yun yung natutunan ko. Nung nangyari yun, parang gumuho ang mundo ko. Parang sinakluban ako ng langit at lupa. Because I have this ideal family. I have this ideal family. Sa mga kapatid ko, sa mata ng mga kapatid ko, sa mata ng mga magulang ko, sa mata ng mga taong nakapalibot sa amin. We have this beautiful, ideal family. Tapos in just one snap, maglalaho. So hindi ko matanggap. Para hindi ko siya matanggap. I'm still protecting him from my family. Sinasabi ko baka may malalim lang siyang problema. Pero I don't come to think na mababae siya. Nalulukuhin ako because I've been faithful wife. I've been, supportive and responsible partner for more than 1 decade. Tinulungan ko siya sa lahat ng bagay na pwede niyang marating. Tapos lulukuhin lang ako. Parang ganon. But I realized na kahit ganon pa man, hindi mo talaga makokontrol yung isang tao. At hindi mo mapipilit na manatili sa'yo kahit anong gawin mo. Okay? Yun. So, I've been struggling, almost 2 years. Depression, anxiety. Yes. But I keep fighting myself. And my kids, of course. Sometimes I fall out. Yeah. And I'm thankful na may magulang ako at may mga kapatid na sumuporta sa akin. Because kapag wala, baka tuluyan akong nag-quit sa buhay ko. Okay? But even in the first year, kahit nandyan yung mga anak ko, nandyan yung mga magulang ko, nandyan yung mga kapatid ko, mayroon akong isang kaibigan na yung nagbibigay advice. For 1 year, I keep it to myself. Hindi ko sinabi sa magulang ko, sa mga kapatid, kahit na sino. Kasi gusto ko mangyari is ma-resolve ko on my own, pero hindi pala. Hindi pala ganun kadali. Hindi siya kadali. Affected yung work ko, affected sa employers ko, affected sa financial ko. Family matters. Yan. Pinagdaanan ko. Yung trabaho ko, hindi ko na nagagawa ng maayos. Yung employer ko, lagi na nagagalit sa akin. Yung financial ko, bagsak. Dahil yung pinapadala kong pera, ginagamit lang pala doon. Ginagamit lang pala doon sa mistress. So, bagsak lahat. Bagsak lahat. Bagsak lahat. So this family matters, family problem, strongly can affect your whole life. Kaya ako, sinasabi ko sa akin na napakahirap at napakasakit ng pinagdadaanan mo, and it lead you to quit your life. I know and I understand you. If you're struggling to survive, don't lose your hope, okay? Don't lose your hope, no matter what. Don't quit your life, because I can testify you. I've been there, but now I've learned a lot from that, from it. Ang dami kong natutunan, at I'll become more stronger. I'll become more knowledgeable, and I'll become more wisely. So when I found out after 2 years, I found out the real reason kung bakit gusto niya maghiwalay kami. Sa loob ng 21, 22, 23, nanatili akong tahimik. At hindi ako naniniwala na ng babae siya. But at the end of the year 2023, na-discover na may babae. At alam you guys, wala akong ginawang action para habulin, uhulihin siya. God make a way for me. God make a way for me na malaman ko kung ano ang totoo. Yeah. Gumamit siya ng ibang tao para madiscover ang ginagawa nilang panluloko sa akin at doon sa partner ng babae. That's horrible. That's horrible. Kaya napakasakit na halos gusto mo na lang mawala. Yun na lang. Yun ang masasabi ko. But God is good. You know? Hindi ako pinabayaan. Hindi ako na-let go. I'm still here, standing in front of you and sharing my story. I want to reach out to you if you're struggling and you've been through a lot of this pain in your life. Nandito ako para, maintindihan ka. Hindi ka nag-iisa. You're not alone. Promise, you're not alone. You're not the only one who going through a lot of this. And now, after a year that I accepted all those things happen in my life, at natanggap ko na ang lahat, I move on. I move on, and then I keep myself healthy. Inalagaan tong sarili ko para maging healthy. Mas naging prioritize ko is number 1 is ang sarili ko. And when you look at me before and now, that's a big difference. Makikita niyo siguro sa ibang mga videos ko, mukhang, alam mo yung matandang mukhang matandang kawawa, payat, sobrang yung, alam mo yung walang glow sa mukha. Yes, because that's, even I'm struggling it before. My getaway before is making videos, enjoy my days, but inside of me is broken and terrible. But right now, I enjoy my life. I acquire a lot of things in my life without that partner. Mas naging maayos ang buhay ko. Naging mas mabuti ang takbo ng buhay ko when I let go all those things and move on, working myself to make more wiser, to make myself knowledgeable. I spend my money to grow myself more efficient when it comes to my work and everything I do. Everything I do, yes, naging mas mabuti ang kalagayan ko. I can promise you that. At naging mas maganda ako, as you can see. Tama? Naging mas maganda ako, naging mas looking young. Yes, totoo yan, daming nagsasabi. Hindi ko, sorry kung I lift my own chair, but as you can see it, once na binigyan ko ng priority ang sarili ko, I look more beautiful, I look more radiant, than before. So, if you are been through these things like me, unahin mo ang sarili mo, halagaan mo mabuti. Okay? Ano man yung family matters, and I accepted. Whatever matters comes from my family, I don't put in my mind. I just let it go. And, there's always solution for it. Alright, guys. So, we can move on. Keep moving our life. Keep walking our life. Let's enjoy. Alright? This is the heaviest one. Okay. Self-problem. Okay? I can say self-problem. Why? Why is this the heaviest one? Because all that things that I've mentioned, 1 up to 4, it's always in our hand. It's always in our self. How we perceive. Kung paano natin tatanggapin ang lahat ng mga bagay na yun na niisip natin na problema. From 1 up to 4. Okay? Mas madalas, guys, ang problema natin, ang sarili natin. Nakukuha niyo ako? Kasi yung workload, it's always depend on us. Kung paano natin yun i-manage, right? Kung paano natin tatrabahuhin yung trabaho natin. Okay? It's not really a matter. It's how we deal with it. Number 2, employer. So, acceptance of your position and your employer. So that's it. It's always in ourselves. to understand it. Number 3, financial problems. Financial problems, it's always on us. It depends on us how we spend our income. You got me? How we manage it. It's not in the hand of other people. It's always on ourselves. How we manage it. How we spend our income. 4. Okay? Number 4. Family matters. Yes, as I've said before, I've been extremely experienced this family matters, that it lead me to quit my own life. But if I stop fighting for it, if I stop living my life, do you think I can make this video for you guys? No. It's always depend on me. How will I accept, and how will I manage it, and how will I fight for it? It's always the problem is inside of us. Our minds, our hearts, our physical, our mentally, okay? It's not on the hands of other people. It's always on us. So that's why I put this number 1, self problem. You got me, guys? Because all those things we can give that solution, but how we can give solution to ourselves if we don't know how to understand those matters? Okay, so just let things happen. Let those things happen, and there's always a way. There's always a way to overpass those challenges. No matter come what may, if you keep holding on yourself, if you keep believing yourself that you can survive those matters, nothing will be complicated. So guys, right now, those experience, doon ako naging matatag, doon ako naging matapang, doon ako nagiging matalino sa mga naging experience ko na yon. When it comes to workload, it's easy for me to manage because I know how to do it. Parang naging na lang siya, routine daily na napakasimple na lang. Employer, I did a lot of mistake, guys. I can tell you. For example, one, I feed the medicine instead for the eldest, I feed for the youngest. So you see it? Yan lang yan. One of my mistake yan. Nagalit ang amo ko, I accepted. That time, I was struggling. Family matters, financial matters, workload, and everything. But my employer nagalit siya sa akin. Pero they don't let me go. They don't let me go. Kung ibang amo yon, siguro ang nakita na lang nila sa akin is yung bad side, yung nagawa kong mali. But they know the value of my work. Because they know what I'm capable to work inside their household to make them smoothly. If they don't see the value of my work, baka pinalayas na agad ako. Nasa atin talaga, guys. Nasa atin ang problema. How we handle everything in our life. So after I let go everything and accept everything, I changed my mindset to become better. I spend education for myself to become more wisely, become more smart. So everything goes in. The financial, the money comes in me. I did work freelancing while I'm working here in Hong Kong as a domestic worker. I did 2 freelance working and I earned it from it. So my financial, it goes smoothly. Even I got loan from the bank, but those loan I spend it for for investment. You know? So no matter what happened, if I got fired in my work, I have this investment for myself. Okay, guys? So everything will come smoothly when we accept things and we understood everything in our life. So, that's it, guys. Oh, whew. That's very heavy, guys, topic. And I hope you learned, and I hope it will help you guys to change your mind. You know, to change your minds is the way how you live your life, the way how you accept everything happened in your life, and not committing anything that will, you know, hurt yourself or you losing your life. Life is full of, you know, surprising, you know. We can enjoy it while we're living. Don't mind those problems. Problem is it's just there. You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid problems. It's just there, okay? Don't focus to your problem. Focus to your goals. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. See you again next time. Bye-bye.